Congratulations on the 3 points today. You were all smiles on the final whistle, and no wonder. That's a good result against Brentford.
It is. They're extremely uncomfortable to play against, to be honest. I think especially against us, the way they play, they usually play differently, but the way they play against us is really tricky. With all these high balls, long balls, constant fights for second balls and the first and second balls. And there were so many moments when the ball was like, I think 5-6 times in the air, where you just go for the header, you go for the header. And we obviously have to play football. So in the moment when the ball was on the ground, we had to start playing football. And we did it a lot of moments. I liked it a lot. It was now not always fluent, but it's clear you cannot do that properly. And how it is very often in life, in football life especially, set piece can be the opener, and that was today the case. That helped, obviously. We had good set piece before that already. We could have scored maybe before. But we did that, and then the next two goals were just outstanding. Super cross, top finish. Oxley, how he played the position today was absolutely outstanding. Unfortunately, he rolled his ankle, swollen. I hope it's not serious, but that's the shadow on the game.
Was patience a key word in the first half? You had so much of the play, didn't you? And then it was a fantastic ball in from Trent Alexander-Arnold.
It was. How I said, we had before really good balls in. The set piece were really good today. But yes, of course, you need in football always patience. It's just a specific football patience. That means you cannot lose focus, you cannot get sloppy or these kind of things. You have to stay full of desire even when you don't find the direction, because we had to switch the sides, we had to accelerate then, we had to pass quick, all these kind of things, and we had our really good moments. We showed the boys in the half-time 3 really good moments from the first half, what we had to do more often, or want to do more often in the second half, and then we really controlled it in the second half. That's good.
Yeah, you had a clear margin of victory really fairly long before the end of the game, but were you feeling a little uncomfortable for a while in the second half at 1-0 when Brentford started to play as if they believed they might get something, and Brian and Burmo almost equalised for them?
Yeah, they changed. All of a sudden they took more risk. That's how I said the 1-0 is important, but on the other side it forced the other team to adapt to the result as well if they want to do something. And all of a sudden they had more players between the lines. They brought then the third striker. They had Janelt high between the lines. So it just kept. Yeah, we had, I think, about 2 situations where we struggled a little bit with it. But that's how it is. One team has an idea, the other team has to adapt, and if the one team with the idea use the first one, then it's tricky. Yes, of course. But it's always clear that's what happens. But we adapted then really well, and from that moment on, we controlled it.
Yeah, and everyone stepped up pretty well with your 2 key forward, or 2 of your key forward players missing today.
Yeah. Good. Everybody's invited to score goals, obviously, always. And the boys, as I said, did really well. They worked extremely hard, and that's what you have to do. And it's not that it's not a sunny afternoon, easy game, whatever. It's Premier League. There's nothing easy. So you have to go for it, and the boys did it.
Thank you.
Thank you.